Hi everyone, my name is Jane, your finance doctor, and previously I've shared my 7 steps to success applicable to your health, your finance, or relationship matters. Step number 1 of my 7 steps to success is knowing the facts, knowing the truth. And today I will talk about not only the famous law of attraction, but the other laws of the universe that you should know about. Why? Because there are implications of not knowing them and not going with the natural flow. So stop fighting and learn them so you'll have a more harmonious life. In this video, I will read the 10 of the 50 laws I shared in my book, The Finance Doctor's Tips and Tricks and What You Don't Know Can Hurt You. And I will be talking about the law of totality, law of duality, law of dominant desire, law of self-destruction, law of release, law of ritual, law of self-worth, law of growth, the law of self-truth, law of purifying action. Law of totality. It says that each part of totality has its own characteristics and also takes on the characteristics of the totality as a sum of its parts. Each part has 2 functions: to retain its own characteristics and to function as part of the totality. When separated, each part remains in contact with the totality. And because it retains the character of the totality, it can perform as the totality. You may not realize this yet, but since you are part of God, you contain the potential to perform as God. This law is often expressed as the law of one. Law of duality. It says that the universe and all energy functions as a yin-yang balance, resulting in a tension between the opposites. Yin is negative, yang is positive. We all contain in this dual aspect, expressed as love and hate, harmony and chaos, good and evil. This tension is necessary for the structure to exist, and human beings are energy structures. In relating this to your life, you must realize that without tension, you don't exist. Thus, there is a need for yin balance in your life. Some people express their yin energy in undesirable ways, such as self-denial, excess hard work, gambling, dangerous activity, or in arguing or fighting. Sickness and war are an expression of yin energy. Law of dominant desire. It says that the stronger emotion will always dominate a weaker one. It doesn't matter which idea you consciously favor or even know to be desirable. The stronger emotion will nullify the weaker ones, and the strongest emotion will begin to permeate all aspects of your activity. Law of self-destruction. It says, as a natural expression of the law of duality, that which is successful tends to destroy itself. So do not dare to allow your relationship, your career, your spirituality to become successful. You realize if you reach that pinnacle, you greatly increase the potential for self-destruction. An example would be a successful business executive who makes it to the top of his profession and then has a midlife identity crisis or a nervous breakdown and destroys it all. Once total success has obtained, there is no more challenge and destruction followed. Unless you challenge yourself, you will stagnate. Remember, you are energy, and stagnation is self-destruction. Energy cannot stand still. It must, by its very nature, move forward or backward. So instead of holding back, attain total success, but not complacency. Always give yourself great new challenges. If you let the challenge go too far, self-destruction is the result. If you don't incorporate challenges in your life, self-destruction is the result. If you keep challenging balance, you succeed in maintaining your position and retaining your success. The secret is to consciously direct challenge in a way that minimizes jeopardy while fulfilling the yin-yang need of balance. This will usually accomplish by wise risk-taking. Law of release. It advises you to let go of anything that is no longer useful and purposeful without regrets and resentment. This includes such things as books, philosophy, clothing, beliefs, lifestyle, etc. The pleasure should be in the moment of experience, and when it's no longer useful, let go to free yourself to start another learning experience without being bound by the old. The law of ritual. It says that any act performed repeatedly with specific intent becomes a rite. Each time a ritual is repeated, its power is enhanced in three ways. First, by focusing on the intent, the performer intensifies the power of his mind to control reality. Second, the performer gets permission from his guides and those on the other side to assist him in the desired manifestation. Third, each performance of the rite draws upon the energy of all who have used the rite throughout all time. Law of self-worth. It says that you can only attract to you that which you feel worthy of. Your self-esteem is critical to your happiness and success. The truth is, you are not what you have, and you are not what you do. Beneath your fear programming, you are perfect and an enlightened soul, fully self-actualized, and a living example of unconditional love. It is only lifetimes of fear programming that are keeping you from acknowledging who you are. The more you can let go of your fear, the higher your self-esteem, and the more options you will have, and the more risk you can take. The better you like yourself, the better others will like you, and the more worthy you will feel. Law of growth. It says that there is no growth without discontent. You know what it is best for you, and you will strive for more awareness. Never allow yourself to reach a level of self-satisfaction where there is no new challenge. For most of us, there will be no growth if there's no agitation or discontent, so carefully study your dissatisfaction, for it will tell you what you're about to leave behind and possibly point to a new future direction. Make sure the future is one of happiness and success. Law of self-truth. It says that truth is what works for you. If you believe something to be, it becomes a truth for you. The idea is to be careful of what you accept, for it will influence all aspects of your life and your future. Law of purifying action. It says that by living the 3 pillars of Dharma, you will spiritually evolve. The first pillar of Dharma is generosity, meaning non-greed and letting go. The second pillar of Dharma is moral strength, which includes 5 basic precepts: not killing, not stealing, not committing sexual misconduct, not using wrong speech, not taking intoxicants which could cloud the mind and make it dull. The third pillar of Dharma is meditation, and it covers 2 areas. Number 1, concentration, the ability of the mind to stay steady on an object without wavering. Number 2, the cultivation of insight. It means to seek the process of things and the nature of Dharma. Hi, again, my name is Jane Santucci, your finance doctor, and I can be reached at info@thefinancedr.com. And you can call also our office at 407 520 3586.